You go for your backhand loop, but it feels weak, not that spinny, not that powerful. Sometimes it goes into the net, sometimes it flies off the end of the table. What's going wrong? It's not your technique, it's not your footwork, your ability to generate power. In fact, it's something quite different. The real problem is that you're scooping the ball like a tennis player. I'm Kush Baveja. I started training competitively at 14 and by 15 I was selected for my state team. I make these videos with the goal to help you progress as fast as possible. I'm going to show you one simple adjustment that you can make to your backhand loop that's going to give you way more control, way more spin, way more power. It's just going to really improve the stroke altogether. A lot of players, not just tennis players, tend to sweep the ball back from behind them onto the table. They reach back and try and scoop the ball back. I get why it feels natural, it's a common movement in other racket sports, but backhands in table tennis are very different. Trying to scoop the ball away from your body disconnects your arm from the source of power, which is your body. Your core, your hips, your legs, that is your engine, that's your source of power. When you're swinging and scooping the ball from wide, you're not using your body. You're not getting behind the ball, you're trying to generate all the power and the spin with just your arm. And playing away from your body like this loses you so much power, so much control, so much spin. I see this with so many players that I coach. They work hard trying to do this technique, but it just ends up in endless frustration because they can't string together multiple backhand loops in a row. They tend to have a huge issue with power and consistency on their backhand until I tell them this. Play your backhand from behind your body, from behind your core and your center, like this. This might feel very different, very awkward if you're used to doing this or doing this. But you actually need to start doing this because in the long term, if you keep trying to play your backhands away from your body like this, you're not going to generate enough power and enough consistency. It is so crucial that you play your backhand from behind your body. So you want to play a backhand, but the ball comes wide. Instead of trying to go back and scoop like this, reposition yourself, center yourself, and then play your shot. You want to feel like your racket is coming from a position where you can drive through the ball with power, not scoop the ball from either side of your body. Your elbow should stay close to your side. Your swing should feel like it's originating and coming from your body, like this. It's not just an extension and a movement of your shoulder like this. Imagine you draw a straight line through the center of your body. I want you to play your backhand on this line. Wherever you're hitting, adjust your feet to play through this line. You want to contact the ball as close to your core and your center when you're playing as possible. The closer you can contact the ball to your core and your center, the more power and more control you're going to generate. From this compact, behind the ball position, you can explode forward with lots of power and keep your stroke stable in the process. When you play compact through your core and not away from your body, you actually find that you have to generate a lot less power manually. You're going to find that if you just play the ball from the right position, power just happens. It's a very interesting phenomenon, but let the ball come to you on the backhand, play from behind your body, and you're going to see so much more power than you usually do. I think the best explanation that I've heard for this is because when you're playing like this, your kinetic chain is connected. And what that allows you to do is obviously generate so much more power because your kinetic chain was separated when you're playing with your arm away from your body originally. When I started doing this, it felt so much more natural and easy to control and be consistent with because you're not trying to reach, overextend, trying to make little adjustments when you're playing so far from your body. You're just behind the ball, you can see the ball clearly and just playing through that line. Nice and simple. When you play close to your core, it feels like you're not actually swinging that hard, but the power is way, way more. That's why they tell you on the backhand flick to not play far from your body, to actually come in close and then twist in through your core. This is also going to help you so much with your recovery, because when you have to do this massive action, it just takes so long to get back into the right position. With this, you're just in and out. Nice and simple, and you don't need a massive action when you're playing close to your body, simply because of the power that you can generate from just playing close and playing connected with your kinetic chain. So here's how you can put this into practice. When you see a supposed backhand ball coming at you, one that you should play a backhand with, I need you to get behind wherever the ball is. Bring your arm closer to your body, let the ball come to you, feel that connection, and then snap in to the shot. You should feel your body turn and twist into that center line, creating that high quality shot. If you can get this down, you're going to feel a lot more solid, a lot more connected, and it's just going to feel right once you get it right. You're going to be shocked by how much less effort you have to put in. This is like switching from a manual bicycle to an electric bike. The goal is to play from in front of your body, and you need the footwork to facilitate that. You want to get into position as much as you can, because when you're playing through this center line, you're getting so much more power, so much more consistency, and much more control as well. And look, if you're still uncertain, if you want help fixing this exact problem in your game, having not enough power on the backhand, then I've got a private community just for you. You send in your clips, I identify the exact issue, then I show you the exact method that you can use to fix that issue. If you want to let me do all the problem solving in your game, you want to skip the guessing phase and just start improving immediately, then hit the top link in the description and I will see you in there. Anyways, the best table tennis backhand loopers aren't the ones that are playing a tennis backhand in the wrong sport. The players with the best backhands in table tennis are the ones that use their core, get behind the ball, and then let the kinetic chain do all the work. Don't try to scoop the ball. Don't try to parry the ball. Get your body behind the ball, stay compact, and then just drive through your center line. Look, in the long term, for maximum quality on this shot, you want to play from behind your body. This is where you get all the power, let the ball come in right close to your core, and then play a snappy, compact shot. But how are you going to do that? You need good footwork, good micro adjustment, good adjustment to get into position to execute a good backhand. This involves bouncing, constantly staying in your feet, trying to center yourself to the ball. I once had a coach that said the backhand is 51% footwork. That's how much micro adjustment and footwork matters on the backhand. It's so crucial that you apply the footwork to then use this amazing hack. Alright, if you found this video helpful, subscribe, then you'll have more videos like this from me popping up on your feed. But apart from that, that's it from me. I'll catch you in the next one.